It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about Outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Good morning, folks. It's good to have you aboard this morning. I'm Captain Roy.
And I'm Cheryl Little, and we're at the Bear Creek Lodge.
And I don't know where you can see me or not.
That's right, you're kind of camoed out.
We've got two good things going right now. Of course, you've got the hunting season in, and we've got some good fishing, a good time to go fishing. And I called guy Jody Wells. Jody's been a little bit under the weather, and I think he sat out in his stand in some bad weather in the deer stand and got took. Anyway, I'd asked him about a duck report over there at Lake Seminole, because that's one of the popular places people go duck hunting. And he doesn't duck hunt, but his friend did. He said, "I'll call you back." So he called me back, and he said, "There's a few of everything and not much of anything." He said. That man told him that he had killed some pintails, maybe some ringneck, few wood ducks during the early season, and killed one goose. So, you know, ducks, Cheryl, back in the cool down in October, we had quite a few ducks out on our bay. I saw them, and then they kind of disappeared. But with this last cool spell, I have an idea that duck flies are going to pick up. I know the robins have shown up now, and they usually come in about the same time. When you see robins, you see the duck. So duck season's going to pick up. And I want to remind people again about the Big Buck.
Yeah, the C&G Big Buck contest. Yeah. You do have to go pre-register down at C&G before you kill your buck, and they got some great prizes. First place prize is a free head mount, $200 gift certificate, and then second place is a $100 gift certificate, and then third is $50. So that's well worth it to go down and pre-register, because you just never know.
And it's real easy to register your buck. You don't have to take the deer down. Just take the horns, because the big buck contest has to do with the points of your horns. So take them down there, and hey, if it's just a smaller deer, they got door prizes. Take it down there and let them measure the horn, maybe win a door prize. And send us your pictures. When you kill a big old buck,
we do want some good deer pictures.
Sure, we got a lot to do. I'm taking up a lot of time. You went fishing.
I did. I had a banner fishing trip with Captain Alan Duke and Jerry McBride. Captain Alan Duke is a guide down at Presnell's Marina over in the St. Joe Bay. And I tell you, it's just an awesome bay and super shallow water, but he knows every single pothole and every little channel to be able to run your boat in. And it was just a real treat to go down there with a real professional. We caught more flounder and more trout than I've ever caught. The flounder bite was just incredible, which at the very end, I do have a little interview with Captain Alan Duke, and he did mention that within about a week that they'll probably will have moved out, and that video was taken a little bit more than a week ago. So, but anyway, we caught most everything on the paddle tail. This one was the root beer with the gold glitter. And of course, Jerry used his favorite watermelon shrimp, and
shrimp.
Yeah, so we did good. We caught a lot of fish.
Now tell people who Jerry McBride is.
Jerry McBride is with D.O.A. Lures. He's been with Florida Sportsman, and he does a lot of articles with Kayak Angler magazine and other various magazines. But he's just a fantastic fisherman, and I'm just super lucky to have gotten to go fishing with him 4 days straight.
So let's take a break and go fishing.
All right.
Panama City living is simply better without glasses. The Eye Center of North Florida offers the most advanced surgeries, including lifestyle lens implants for cataract patients and custom view blade-free LASIK. Both procedures leave you with clear vision, and in most cases, glasses-free. The Eye Center of North Florida.
9 doctors, 1 vision, yours.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
When you think of a successful hunting season, two things come to mind: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. Browning is the best there is, and C&G Sporting Goods is your factory direct, full-line Browning dealer. C&G stocks Browning guns, camo, knives, scopes, gun safes, bows, and much more, including hunting and fishing license. Look over the new Browning D.A.A. camo short track and X-Bolt rifles. Why pay good money for anything less than a Browning? Browning and C&G, the best there is. Home of the experts.
Our folks, Dr. Tamil and his staff, they're fast, they're friendly, and they're efficient.
We treat hepatitis, indigestion, gastric ulcers, diarrhea,
constipation,
colon cancer,
colon polyps,
hemorrhoids.
Hi, I'm Cindy. Give me a call to schedule an appointment.
Hi, I'm Lynn. I check the patients in and I work with the charts.
Hey, I'm Jessica. I'm Dr. Tamil's nurse. If you have any questions, just give us a call.
Panama City Gastroenterology, located at Northport Professional Center.
The difference between the ones I catch and the one Jerry catches are the same. You thought I was going to say mine's bigger than yours.
I thought.
But mine are bigger than his. They have been, haven't they?
Oh, here's how you hold a flounder right there. You hide your hand behind the fish and then hold him out so they can't see your arm.
He looks huge.
He is now a huge fish.
Yeah. 2 and 3 are following it up at a time. When they gather up in these little holes like this right here, it's just great.
This was worth the drive, Cheryl. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, is it?
Jeez, look at that thing. Wow, double hook up.
I try
nice.
to concentrate on what I was told to catch. I want to get a picture of Alan with that trout.
Stop it, let it sink right back down. You know what that means?
What does that mean? Hungry.
Yeah.
Nice.
See this right here? See that right there?
Yeah.
See all that color? They're just coming out of the grass into the sand.
Okay.
Or he'd be whiter. So these fish are just dropping off. That's a good sign.
It's a nice trout.
This shrimp.
Yep.
Is that a slam out here?
That's a slam.
Flounder, trout?
Yeah, he slammed. Blue tail.
Yeah, they're getting those blue tails. A little lighter. You too could catch fish if you picked up a fishing rod.
Oh, it's so cold. You want to net them?
I got a bit net, man.
No. Just a trout. Oh, that was close.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
I bet you get a big one out of there.
That's nice.
Yeah, very nice.
The only problem with these places is says you can't catch fish out here end of November, middle of November.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Hi, this is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina, formerly Markwart's Marina here in beautiful Mexico Beach. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards as well as a 5-star certified service department, and are proud now to be a new dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. So come on down and see us in Mexico Beach.
No one can seem to get Georgia to reveal her secret to catching those big redfish. So we've placed a series of hidden cameras on Stan and Georgia's boat to try to find out her secret.
Stan, this looks like a good spot right here.
So you think this is a spot?
I know it is.
Okay, well, I'll get the trolling motor ready and we'll get started.
There he is, Stan.
You never cease to amaze me, baby.
Stan stuff. It's good on everything.
Check all the stuff in your pantry. If you don't see any Stan stuff, it ain't complete.
I tell you what I like about Coral. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coral steak and eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I down out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Corum. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Corum Heavenly Hash. Corum Steak and Egg, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
Whether it's removing dangerous trees or planting new ones, Gulf Coast Tree Specialists can help you with all your tree care needs. Sometimes your tree problems are too big for you to handle. Even if it seems impossible to remove your tree, our licensed, bonded, and insured professionals can always find a way for a fair and reasonable price. We can also remove large and unusual items from your property. And our certified arborists can analyze root problems and evaluate structural issues. At Gulf Coast Tree Specialists, we would like to thank you for your continued support and service over the past 20 years and look forward to serving you in the future.
There's plenty of trout and flounder right now. They're migrating out, so it won't be long, they'll be gone for the years. But in February-ish, depending on the temperature, they start coming back. So the same thing that we did today, following the trails that lead out of the bay, we were following the highways that these fish follow, the sandbars and the ridges that they follow coming in and out of the bay. And that's what we done today, was follow those ridges from the head of the bay back towards the Gulf and the intercoastal. These fish will all be going into the intercoastal here within the next, I'd say, well, it depends on the temperature, but I would say within a week, these fish will probably be gone. The first wave started a month ago, so we've been doing this for a month. I mean, catching the limits of flounder, catching all the trout you want in certain places. Now there's a certain time that you need to be doing this also, tide-wise. The tide needs to be, for the trout, the tide needs to be at its almost lowest point where it's dried up out here. And that forces all the fish to get in channels and ditches that are out here. And then as the tide starts up, the flounder will move up to go back into the grass and feed. And they'll move up to the edges of these grass beds, and you can just, as we did today, we caught, had 18 keepers and that we kept and threw
several keepers away.
Yeah, just we only kept
and threw a lot of trout back.
And threw a lot of trout back. I've learned something on the trips that we've been on though. Always, when you call, get out the cold weather gear and the windbreaker.
Yeah, well, that's me and Jerry. Every time Jerry comes to Panama City, the wind blows at least 15, 20.
Cheryl, you sent that video out where you're breaking ice with your kayak. I assumed you liked it. Most of us would stay home on days like that.
Exactly what I was going to say. Most people stayed home today and we killed them.
That's right.
20 knot winds.
Yeah.
So
this goes to show you.
And the wind didn't affect us physically. Sometimes when you go to throw it, blow your line around this way, but physically,
I don't know. I had to beg to differ on that. Physically, it affected me.
I personally like cold-wise, but personally, I like having the wind out there. It makes it. I've cast a shrimp as far today as I've ever cast it in my life. That D.O.A. shrimp, the one fallback with it is that it doesn't throw real far unless you get a little breeze behind you. And I threw it a long ways today.
You had the breeze today.
We had the breeze.
That was fun.
But it helps catch fish. Winds always improved your ability to catch fish for a number of reasons. 2 reasons. One is it'll push all the plankton into an area where the water is stopping, for instance, like the head of a cove or the head of a sandbar that turns real sharp, where the water stops. It pushes the plankton up in there, which causes the bait fish and the shrimp to move in and eat on the plankton. The second thing is it breaks all the glare up. I mean, it's steadily rolling, and they can't see you coming. They don't know you're there.
Fish get dumber.
Right, and they just get real relaxed, and because they don't see anything. They don't even see the birds half the time. And the third thing is it's moving you so fast that you're already there before they got time to know you're there anyway.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
The unfair advantage is D.O.A. lures. Mark Nichols is the inventor of the original D.O.A. shrimp, available in 57 different colors. D.O.A. lures is the leader in soft plastics, with the D.O.A. shrimp, cow shad tails, jerk baits, paddle tails, terror eyes, and many more.
And what I like most about D.O.A. lures, they are American made.
Get D.O.A. lures at your local tackle retailer, or you can go online at doalures.com.
We are so lucky to live in North Florida. We have some of the best fresh and saltwater fishing in the world. My biggest problem is not catching fish, but trying to decide what kind of fish I want to catch. No matter what I'm after, I always stop at Sunjammers Water Sports first. They have just what I need: rods and reels, line, tackle, and most important, live bait. Yes, sir, we sure are lucky.
What do you value? The feel of fertile soil? The smell of fresh-cut grass? The pride of an autumn harvest? The belief that it's not really work if you enjoy it? And above all, the end justifies the tractor. Kubota. Power, versatility, comfort. Everything you value in a tractor.
See and save on all Kubota tractors and equipment at Sowell Tractor today.
This is David Traylor with Daniel's Butcher Shop. This hunting season, let us process your next deer and hog. We are a full-service processor that prepares your meat to your specification. We offer smoked sausage, deer sticks that are fully cooked, and summer sausage. I want to thank all my customers from last year and look forward to servicing my previous customers and new customers this year. We are located off of Star Avenue at 5800 Tramp Road. Please come see us for all your processing needs.
Did you know there were over 1,600 burglaries in Bay County in 2010? Don't let this happen to you. Hi, I'm Todd Bryant, owner of Bay Security Company. With over 22 years combined experience, our company is the one to trust with the safety and security of your family or business. Bay Security Company offers 24-hour burglary and fire protection, access control, pool and medical alerts, and cable and telephone installation. So call Bay Security Company today and rest easier tonight.
Cheryl, that was some fishing trip. How many flounder did you tell me?
You know, we kept probably, I want to say 18 flounder we kept, but I'm sure that we threw back anywhere from 35 or more flounder that we just threw back. That were keepers. And trout, we didn't even keep track of the trout. We caught a whole bunch of trout, but it was a lot of fun.
And you caught them all on the D.O.A.?
Caught everything on D.O.A. And you know, that's one thing too that Captain Alan Duke said, that the jig head color, he's real particular about that. He always uses black, and he loves the D.O.A. jig heads with the glitter eye, the black with the glitter eye. He thinks that really does make a difference, so I'm going to start using the black.
I don't blame you, Cheryl. That was a good trip. Folks, I've decided to sell gift certificates. I had some reservation about whether to sell those gift certificates again this Christmas, but I'm offering them again. I'm going to sell 20. And I don't have 20 left, folks, if you want to know the truth about it. We advertised it last week. But for $125, this is the gift certificate that will be mailed to you. And it's that simple. You keep it. And the certificate, of course, the certificate will be good through next year, 2012, and it entitles you to go fishing. It's a trip for 2 people.
Yeah.
And everything is furnished. You don't have to do anything but step on the boat. And I even furnish a license. And you know, if people are like me, Cheryl, about trying to buy a Christmas gift, I'm about the world's poorest. I'll just about soon be in jail to go down there and be looking for it. But anyway, this is a good way out. Yeah. And I guarantee you they'll have a good time. Give it to your wife. Maybe she'll invite you to go, or vice versa, or a kid.
That's right.
Now let's take kids fishing.
Kids would enjoy it.
And Cheryl, the fish are biting, trolling, and people, the kids are people that are not used to casting with reels. It's a good way to fish. And they're biting right now in intercoastal waterways. Good place to catch them. All you have to do is drop the bait off the side, let the line out right there about 50 or 60 feet, and just troll along. And next week, I'll show a trolling trip that I went on, and we were fishing the jigs, D.O.A. jigs. I had the Arkansas Pearl,
Arkansas
Glow, and then red back and gold belly. And what I liked about it was those jigs are so tough that, you know, you don't have to use one every time you catch a fish. One man, he caught at least 20 trout on one jig, and I will be able to use that same jig to start my next trip with this week. So
that's amazing. And speaking of trolling, I went fishing the other day with the Stand Stuff buddies, and we went up to Burnt Mill Creek, and Georgia went trolling in her kayak, and she was using one of the D.O.A. jigs, the one that you were talking about, the with the red on the top and gold glitter underneath, and she caught some real nice trout trolling up at Burnt Mill Creek out of the kayak.
It's one of the best trolling baits I've used, Cheryl, and they've got so much action on a little tail back there swimming, and they'll bite.
Yeah.
They will bite. Sure, we've got a big sweet fish going on again this month, and
doing a lot of giveaways. We're going to be giving away another canoe trip down Econfina Creek, donated by the Canoe Livery, and we're going to be giving away some more hats, some more Stand Stuff, and some more of these good-looking decals. And we'll be giving away a fishing trip for 2 people with Captain Roy. And also we still have got a little bit more left of the D.O.A. baits to be given away. So you want to make sure that you do get your entries in at outdoors@captainroy.com or
call 722-9382. And that's the same number you need to call to get this gift certificate, 722-9382.
And you know what's neat about the gift certificate and going with Captain Roy is if you are starting to learn how to fish, or you have somebody in your family that wants to learn how to fish, the best way to learn how to fish is to learn where to go to where the fish are biting. And that's one thing that I've learned an awful lot from fishing with Captain Roy is in our local waters in East Bay and West Bay. When I fish with you, you know, I do kind of take those landmarks and look around and
and believe it or not, I guarantee you catch. If you don't catch fish, you get to go. You get to go again. I don't know if anybody else do that. I can usually find them. Sometimes it's hard.
You always do.
I can usually always find fish, and I enjoy what I'm doing. I enjoy fishing. Hey, I got criticized on an email. I won't give the man's name. He said I need to take some lessons on filming. I get somebody to edit my film. I agree with you 120%. I'm about the poorest cameraman.
Well, that's what we love so much about you.
If I didn't do anything to shoot the camera, I could do a better job. But he didn't criticize me not catching fish.
Yeah.
That's what counts.
Hey, and speaking of giveaways, you want to do a call in?
Let's remind folks to visit our website. Go to CaptainRoy.com. And if you miss this show, it will be on our YouTube. You go right on to our YouTube, and by Sunday morning, it will be on our YouTube. And let's do a call in and get out of here.
There you go. Call this number up on the screen, 625-3273, and we'll give you some D.O.A. baits.
And folks, I appreciate y'all watching the show. Remember to tune us in next week, and remember to always
try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day. Okay, folks, it's time to wrap it up and go to the barn.